Art can be daring. Art can be decadent. Art can be reckless.
It is dangerous when I paint.
Art can be sexy.
There's something really special about burlesque.
Art is everywhere.
Yay!
And today we explore the art of music.
A great song's no good unless you have a great artist to marry with it.
First, we go inside the Miami music scene with the electronic pop duo Afro Beta.
It's more about the sound and the beats, and people are dancing.
I want my audience to have a magical experience.
Then, this school takes you out of the classroom for an unconventional look at songwriting.
I'm going to try to bring out in you the things that I brought out in myself.
Plus, a look at up-and-coming singing sensations Anastasia and Andra Day.
Sometimes lyrics will come to me first, sometimes it'll be a melody, sometimes it'll be nothing.
Find out what it takes to develop these talents through a record label.
What I love most about music is the artist, and the artist that has something to say.
We help our artists. We get them to where they want to go.
That's all next on The Art of Music. In Miami's electronic dance music scene is a duo known as Afro Beta. They combine pop lyrics with a techno beat to produce a chart-friendly sound that will have you dancing all night long.
Anticipation is making me sweat. Are you thinking it through? Is it so wrong to do?
My name is Cusi Amador, and I am half of Afro Beta.
My name is Tony. I go by Smurfio, that's my stage name. I am the keyboard player, producer, guitar, and backup vocals for Afro Beta. Afro Beta is an electro-funk pop group from Miami. I first met Cusi Amador at a live music venue called Jazzed on Miami Beach. I was playing with a group called Suénalo, and she was just there dancing. We became friends. About 6 months later, we decided to write some music together.
I had never written a song before, but I wrote this thing one night in kind of the heat of passion, and when I woke up the next day, I felt like it could be a song, but the only person who I knew I could share it with was him. And when I did bring it to him, it became something to where it was just so easy to put together, and we were like, oh, this is fun. I think we should do this again.
Cusi and Tony have a free-form songwriting process, which makes for an exciting musical collaboration.
What inspires our music is really just the emotions that might drive the song to be written. So sometimes it can be an inside joke between friends, or it can be something that's really happening, a relationship with your partner, or between Tony and I. Weirdly enough, sometimes ideas come in dreams. Tony's pretty good at deciphering what a song is calling for, what the story of the song is calling for, what the lyrics are calling for, and we don't necessarily hold ourselves to specific sounds. So if the song it's asking to be a ballad, then you write it as a ballad.
Our music process, there's no formula to it. It could be a guitar riff, it could be something I'm working on, a DAW, which is the computer. It could be a sound inspiration that we get from nature, animals. They inspire me a lot.
Really, life is kind of like a musical when we're hanging out. You know, we'd be talking to each other, and all of a sudden, it's like instead of saying it in a sentence, it turns into a melody and it turns into a song.
Our songs have to be a song that could be performed on an acoustic instrument as a guitar, piano, and then we turn them into electronic.
Sometimes Tony can be working on a really sick beat, and then I go in there and I'm just like, oh, this sounds like a mystery or horror. Like there's one track we have that when I heard the music, I was just like, oh, this is like a vampire story.
Searching for the flesh that you desire.
With a great collaboration in the songwriting process and a unique sound, Afro Beta exploded on the Miami club scene.
Magic. I want my audience to have a magical experience. For me, it's a communion, it's church. That to me is what going to a concert is about. I want my audience to have that feeling, which is why I like putting theatrical elements into the show.
What I like best about playing with Cusi is just seeing her on stage. She turns into this beast. rock star, so confident, and I see people's reaction to it. They're just mesmerized. Who is this goddess up here on stage?
I love doing what I do because it's a rush. Being on stage is like riding a roller coaster. We like to have interactive elements in the performances, like having the video sync with the music, or bringing really cool theatrical costumes, or having interaction with the audience.
We definitely have EDM elements in our music. Even though we are kind of folksy and we write songs with acoustic guitars, we've learned to survive in that EDM world and in the live music world. The EDM aspect to our music it's more about the beat, more about the sound than it is about the story.
Working out of his home studio, Tony has become an accomplished musician, playing guitar, piano, and bass guitar as he composes Afrobeta's music.
My main instrument is synthesizer and guitar, but I play drums, I play bass, and now the instrument of the present and the future is just laptop. Learning how to use a laptop to make good music is the most valuable instrument, I think, in our day and age. During the performance, I play synthesizer. Sometimes we do acoustic showcases where it's just acoustic guitar voice, but I'd say 95% of the time we use a laptop and I use a synthesizer, and Kusi uses an iPad in a very clever way where she's triggering samples off it.
I think the art of Afrobeta and the art of any artist is to use your perspective and to share that perspective that you have and to realize that it's unique.
I see ourselves writing songs forever, and if people want to see us perform them, we will, because it's a real blessing to be able to do that.
Coming up, an innovative new way of writing music.
Musical instruments as we understand and know them today are an evolution of sounds that humans first heard and found in nature.
And later, the songwriting process of Buskin Records, Anastasia and Andra Day.
It matters to me the message that goes into every song.
That's all next on The Art of Music.